everyone, it's Maria here. A certain topic crossed my mind, or a certain idea that crossed my mind that struck me, it just struck me just now as I was doing my yoga practice. I do a yin yoga practice mainly right now in order to gain more flexibility, but it also helps with like really deep meditation because it is prolonged. You hold these certain poses for 3 to 5 minutes at a time, and as you're doing that, not only are you gaining flexibility that way by holding these poses, but also it gives you time for deeper inward reflection, which is one thing I also really like about it. And so I was doing a yin yoga practice that I follow. It's a video by Yogi Nora on YouTube, so if you're interested in yoga, I highly recommend her. It's like a beginner's flexibility video. It's like 35 minutes long, and I follow that routine she does along with adding my own poses in the mix as well in order to help me, and it feels great. And like because right now I'm working on my hips because I have zero to no like no hip flexibility whatsoever, and the pose that she primarily does focuses on your hips, which I need, and it just feels nice because I can tell the difference because I've been doing it this past week every day, morning and night, when I wake up in the morning and before I go to bed, and it just feels really good because I feel loose in my hips. It's nice. I don't feel so stiff, and it's nice feeling loose rather than stiff and scrunched up. And so I just want to talk about meditation through yoga and connecting with the gods through yoga. Now, one thing I do like about yin yoga, as I said, you hold poses 3 to 5 minutes at a time mainly, and what I like about that is that during each pose I can connect to the gods in a different way, connect to the earth and connect to everyone around me. So, for example, if I was to I don't know the name of the pose yet, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. Okay, one of them is a pigeon pose, and if I've gotten to the point where I actually touch my forehead to the mat now, which is pretty cool. But in a pigeon pose, and I finally have my head, have my hands like this in front of my face, and my head down on the mat like that, I'm really low to the earth. I'm really flat and parallel to the earth and to the ground, and that is a really good way for me to ground and also to humble myself. And just to say, like in my mind, I'm like, I am a child of the gods. I'm a product of the universe. I am equal to everything and everyone around me because, I'm parallel to the ground and I'm low, so it's like a humbling pose. But also, since I'm parallel, I feel equal to everything as well as being humble. And so I tell myself, I am humble, I am low, I'm a child of the gods, I'm a child of the universe, a product of all that is around me. I am equal to everything and everyone, kind of thing. And it's really humbling. And then there's half saddle, which when you lay on your back and you fold one of your legs back, like behind you to your side kind of, and you start off with one leg stretched out, but then you place your feet on the mat so your knee's pointing up, but then you let your knee fall to the side. And in the half saddle pose, to get the full stretch, you put your arms above your head and you're laying back on the mat like this, and it opens up your heart space. It opens up your heart to the gods. And when it opens up your heart to the gods, I feel my heart chakra opening. Sorry, my phone, someone's calling me. I'll answer it later. It's my boyfriend. He's cute. Okay. But when you're doing that, your heart space is open. Your heart chakra is open. And you're just open all around. And that way I can feel like I tell myself, let the energy of the gods and the energy of the universe flow into me. Let it create this sacred energy in my heart space, like compassion and love from Chenrezig, who's the Buddhist god of compassion, and among other gods in the Great Spirit, flow into my heart space, into my chakra, and fill me. And let me connect to everything that way. Everything I'm connected through my heart space. I envision myself, lines of energies connecting me to everyone and everything around me when I'm doing the half saddle pose with my hands on top of my head like that. And when I was doing that, it just really dawned upon me. I guess people, I mean, this obviously has been an idea around before, but this is an epiphany for me, you know. Like a great way for active meditation, because you know you have passive and active meditation. And I can be good at passive, depending, as long as it's not right before bed or I'll fall asleep in the middle of my meditation. But for me, yoga is really good for active meditation, and it really helps me to connect, you know, just connect to the gods, connect to the universe, connect to the earth. And by being able to hold these poses for 3 to 5 minutes at a time, it gives me enough reflection stuff, because like vinyasa flow yoga, you know, it's kind of a little bit more fast paced. It's like position this, position that kind of thing. It's like all flowy, and you flow from one position into another. But with yin, it's really slow pace. You take it at your own pace, and I prefer to go really slow, because after you get out of a pose, sometimes you're just like, ooh, no, and then it just gives me more time to, in certain positions, to reflect upon certain things in my mindset and certain things in my spirit. And that's what I really like about it, because I can reflect my meditation with the position I'm holding. Like, you know, my heart space is open, let all the energies of the gods and the compassion pour into me, or I'm doing pigeon pose, I'm low to the ground, I am humble, I'm equal to everyone, I'm grounded, kind of thing. And it's a really good type of active meditation. I'm just amazed I never discovered this before, but I just recently started really getting into yoga, because I used to do it here and there, you know, way back in the day, back in high school. But now I'm finally making it like an active part of my life, because, I mean, I like working out and stuff, but I don't enjoy it, and I don't really get that spiritual, mental benefit out of it, you know? I mean, I get discipline and stuff, endurance, whatever, yeah. But not spiritually. I don't get that spiritual connection going on there when I'm like running on a treadmill, you know, unless I'm like running out in nature, but it's too cold right now. I don't like running in the cold because my joints are like that's why I do yoga, because it's good for you physically but also mentally, and it's also good for you spiritually, especially in yoga. I really like that, because I can find ways to connect the gods in different ways and positions. I just thought that was really interesting, you know. It just dawned upon me. But, I mean, do you guys do anything for, like, active meditation? Like, I know there's, like, some people dance, which I think is really cool. Some people, like, dance in different positions. Like, I know mainly in the Hindu religion they have, you know, sacred dances in different positions, and hand formations mean different things. Like, there's a lotus one, you know, opening to the gods kind of thing, enlightenment and all that stuff with the hands. And so they do it with hands in different positions and the way they look, their eyes. So I think it's really cool how there's these different ways you can do active meditation, whether it's like through yoga, through dance. And each position can mean something to you, in a different way to connect to the gods. I thought that was really cool. I don't know, any thoughts or comments from you guys? I just thought it was really cool. But hopefully I have more videos coming up soon. I do have a couple ideas in mind. I have a video about ghost medicine I want to make, and then a video about power pouches I also want to make. But I love you guys. Thanks for supporting me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Blessed be, and namaste.